This one was painful. This one was painful. Painful loss for the Florida Panthers. Although we did get one more than what we deserve. I just feel like one of a few things. One, not too much defense has been going on in this game, in this high-scoring affair. Number two, the goaltending has been a problem for both sides. Number three, the officiating was really wonky in the third period, and I'm saying that respectfully. And then the fact that we blew 2-goal lead twice, something that we hardly do in the season, that hurts. That really hurts, and losing this game that really did hurt. Especially when we dominated this game offensively. Before I break this down, let's talk about team stats. So, Florida has shot 34-26. They got more hits. We won. That's the thing. We were dominant in face-off wins. Dominant. They had more power play opportunities. We got 2 power play goals. Issue here, we each gave up a shorthanded goal. They blocked more shots. We have taken away 9 pucks. So if you look at the lore here, we probably would have deserved to win this game. The couple of problems that had to occur for the Panthers here is this. The problems here is they were blocking shots, right? They had more power play opportunities, and we killed off all of them, including that one shorthanded goal. But I think the key here why we lost this game is really the goaltending has not been great. I'm sorry, Stolarz, it's not great. But we'll at least get the point out of it. All right, anyway, it's Anthony Stolarz, who is our backup goalie, the former Duck, going up against John Gibson, who I think we played him earlier. And we're going to start off with the first period, so buckle up. This is going to be a long video. McTavish, we're going to start with Anaheim face-off win. And start the game, minute into the game, Mason McTavish with the wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz. Matthew Tkachuk with the wrist shot that was saved by John Gibson. Then Mahura. Welcome back, Josh Mahura. Not being able to play for over 20 games or so, he has finally came back, and he was blocked by Isaac Lundstrom. Anton Lundell with the backhand, saved by John Gibson. Same. And then a former Panther making his first shot, getting a tribute video after the commercial. Radko Gudas, who's trying to shoot a puck, he misses wide right. Stedling gets blocked by Gudas after that. Then a little bit of that. There'll be a hits there. Montour with a slash shot, he missed to the right. Sam Bennett with the backhand, that was saved by Gibson. The little bit after that, the net was dislodged. Anaheim's net was dislodged there, so they had to repair it real quick. Gadjevich with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Ross Johnson with the wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz. Ross Johnson again off the rebound, missing it to the left, and then there's a penalty after that. It's Sam Carrick with the cross-check on Los Serenen. He goes to the penalty box for a cross-check, and this is a power play for Florida. And during the power play, Matthew Tkachuk with the tip-in, he misses to the right, didn't have quite the beautiful angle. Sam Reinhart wrist shot that was missing to the left. Verhaeghe gets blocked by Henrik. Reinhart with a snap shot that misses to the right. Puck goes to the man. Barkov with a shot blocked by Vankinen. Tkachuk deflected, missing to the left. Barkov was blocked by Vankinen, that same person, and then with 8:29 into the power play, assisted by Rodriguez and Ekman Larsson. Evan Rodriguez 20th assist of the season, and Ekman Larsson's 14th assist of the season. Off the goal, wrist shot, that was Sam Bennett. Benny with the wrist shot, he buries it off the power play, and he gets one for Florida. 1-0 so far. So good start by Florida. Then a little bit after that, after the power play goal, a minute after that, Montour gets blocked by Strome. Then Isaac Lundstrom was blocked by Losarian twice. Twice. Um, Jackson Lecumbe with the wrist shot, he misses to the left, and I do apologize if I get the name wrong. William Lockwood with a snapshot that was saved by Gibson. There would be a few hits there. Frank Vetrano, another former Panther, slap shot, he misses to the left. Losarian with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Lebushkin with the wrist shot that was saved by Stollarts. Then a little bit after that, Carver Hagee with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Bennett beforehand had a wrist shot that was also saved by Gibson. Then Ryan Strome gets blocked by Matthew Tkachuk, and then a penalty by slashing is Ekman Larson. He gets called for a slashing there against Ryan Strome, and Anaheim goes on a power play. Great. Mason McTavish during the power play with a tip-in that was saved by Stollarts. Lecumbe gets blocked by Losarinen. And there was a hit there from Hora to Troy Terry. And then, turnover committed by Nico Mikkola. Off the two-man rush, gives it to Reinhart for a backhand, shorthanded goal. What a play there by Mikkola. First off, stealing the puck away from Anaheim, and then passing it to a red-hot Sam Reinhart with the backhand. That is Mikkola's 10th assist of the season. And Sam Reinhart's 32nd goal of the season off the backhand. And for the first time ever in NHL history, Sam Reinhart has made 7 consecutive special teams goal. 6 of those were power plays. And shorthanded goal right here. 32nd goal of the season. Pay this man right now, please. He needs to stay. What a play there by freaking Mikkola, giving it to Reinhart like that. Absolutely. So then there was a hit there. Could you stop it? So after that there was a Sam Bennett snapshot that was missing to the right. Ulrich Larson with a snapshot that was saved by Gibson, and we had 10 seconds left of the freaking. We had 10 seconds left for the period, and then off the turnover, Anaheim is Henrik, gives it to Alex Killorn, and with 4 seconds left of the period, Killorn with the 5th goal of the season for Anaheim. It's now 2-1. That's Henrik, 13th assist of the year, and we go to the second period, leading 2-1. So, Florida wins face-off there as Leo Carlson with the shot blocked by Barkov. McTavish gets blocked by Brandon Montour for Hagee with the wrist shot that was short, so the puck went nowhere near the net. Brock McGinn with the wrist shot that was saved by Stollarts. William Lockwood with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. And Troy Terry with the backhand that was saved by Stollarts. Leo Carlson gets blocked by Mikkola, and then after that, Troy Terry gets called for a hook on Edward Rodriguez. So, Florida goes on a power play. Great. Aaron Ekblad with a slash shot that hit the left post. Just unlucky there. That would have been 3-1 right there. Sam Bennett gets blocked by Cam Fowler, and then disaster struck. Brock McGinn with the wrist shot that was saved by Stollarts. And for some reason, they had a possession time for Anaheim going back and forth, and then Vetrano had the puck. He gives it to Henrik. Vetrano's 11th assist of the season. It's Adam Henrik, who had an assist earlier. He has his now 11th goal of the season, and freaking another shorthanded goal given up by Florida. So we had a shorthanded goal, and then we given up a shorthanded goal. That is some putrid defending there by Florida in that line, and you just let them tie the game up during power play. Not fun, not fun at all. Then after that, Reinhart gets called for tripping, as things could have gone a lot worse. Reinhardt's called tripping, and that is just bad. That's a bad call. I think stick got caught with Limbushkin stick just because he was trying to go for a puck. And they called it anyway. So then Anaheim would be in the 4-on-4 for a little bit, and then they would wind up going on a power play. So during this 4-on-4, eventually going to power play, Matthew Tkachuk goes with the wrist shot that was saved by John Gibson. Killorn with the slap shot that was saved by Stolarz. Aaron Ekblad snap shot that was saved by Gibson. And Adam Hendrick with the wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz again. Killorn gets blocked by Lundell, and then penalty coming up. It's Ryan Strome unslashing Gustav Forsling. Okay, now Florida would then go on a power play. As during this power play, we got Matthew Tkachuk with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Reinhart with a slap shot that was saved by Gibson. Matthew Tkachuk with the tip-in that was saved by Gibson. Then a little bit after that, Barkov tries to get one, but that was blocked by Limbushkin. Verhaeghe off the crossbar. And then eventually with Verhaeghe, assisted by Barkov, that's his 35th assist. And Brandon Montour, that's his 8th assist of the season. Off the wrist shot, it's Swaggy with a power play goal. Now it's 3-2 Florida, taking the lead right back. Verhaeghe with the clutch shot. Verhaeghe with a clutch shot at this one, and it's now 3-2. And then, as another freaking penalty has, what is this cat doing? Another penalty committed by Florida. Ekman Larson gets called for a hook on Leo Carlson, so Anaheim once again go on the power play, and that power play would wind up being killed off very quickly. Mason McTavish with the tip-in missing to the left. Ryan, and that would be the only shot during that power play. Ryan Strome hits Barkov. Gudis gets blocked by Lundell. Verhaeghe gets blocked by Gudis. Brock McGinn gets blocked by Ekblad. Taken away by Ekblad. Gives it to Verhaeghe. That wound up being his 20th assist of the season. And Matthew Tkachuk, that wound up being his 30th assist of the season. So he's on the point streak for Florida. Off the slap shot, it's Sam Bennett with his 10th goal of the season. 4-2 Florida now. Okay, great. So then Bennett gets his second goal of the game, and we're right back where we needed to be. Awesome. Troy Terry, snap shot, that was saved by Stolarz. Lindstrom, slap shot, that was missing to the left. Montour with the wrist shot, that was saved by Gibson. Evan Rodriguez with the wrist shot that misses to the right. Gustav Forsling, wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Then a little bit after that, Evan Rodriguez snapshot that was missing to the right. Rodriguez then after that gets blocked by McTavish. And then Ekman Larson with the wrist shot that missing to the left. And off the fourth line goal, there's some tough rushes. And then there's pucks where you need to save. And Stolarz couldn't save this puck at all. Off the fourth line of Anaheim, assisted by Sam Carrick, who had a goal earlier, I believe, as far as I remember. Third assist of the season. Off the backhand is Silverson. Not Silverson, I'm sorry. Jacob Slifferberg. A fourth line. Second goal of the season. That's bad. Bad goal given up. And it gets much worse. Florida gets called for another penalty. Second period is a penalty montage. Penalty montage for both teams. And Anaheim, just like that, goes on a power play. So then there will be some takeaways there, and penalty will be killed off. It was a perfect penalty kill for Florida. Stanley would wind up getting blocked by Slifferberg. Then there'll be some hits there and there. There'll be a couple of hits, and then eventually it gets personal, and we have some pushing and shoving calls. Killorn gets called for a cross-checking on Bennett. Sam Bennett gets called for interference on Vakkanen, so I guess Killorn gets coming in the aid for Killorn or Vakkanen. And the fact that and this would get much worse in the third period. I'm telling you flat out. So this will become a 4-on-4 for the rest of the period. And during the rest of the 4-on-4, Matthew Tkachuk missing to the left post. Ekblad gets saved by Gibson off the slap shot. Then Leo Carlson with the wrist shot that was missing to the left. And Cam Flower, both times in a row, get with the wrist shot, saved by Stolarz. And we go to the third period, 3-1 lead. Or excuse me, not 3-1 lead. I wish it was 3-1 lead. No, 4-3 lead. We started the third period with a face-off win, and we give it. And Anaheim has a puck. Killorn gets blocked by Forsling. Jackson LeCompte gets with the snap shot that was saved by Stolarz. Forsling with the snap shot that was missing to the right, and William Lockwood almost had this one. He almost did. I feel bad for this kid. His time is coming. Every game he's played for Florida, he is getting better and better and better. And he just missed it off the left. Off the left, he hit the left post. And that wound up being so unlucky for Florida. William Lockwood's time is coming. He's playing good hockey. It's only a matter of time. Matthew Tkachuk with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Troy Terry with deflection that was saved by Stolarz. Montour with the slash shot that was saved by Gibson. And then stealed away by Jackson LeCompte, gives it to Troy Terry, and we have another freaking tie game. Two times in this game, Florida has given up a two goal advantage, assisted by Jackson LeCompte. That's his 7th assist. Backhand's goal by Troy Terry. That's his 11th goal of the season, and it's a tie 4-4. Just, oh my gosh, where's the defense in this game? It's just, where is it? So, this became a high-scoring game. Pretty entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Rodriguez gets blocked by Lyubushkin. What do you call it? I'm sorry. Now I lost track because there was a breaking news thing by something having to do with Messi. I'll tell you that a little bit later. Anyway, shot block Lyubushkin. Mahora, there was a couple of hits there. Slifferberg with a tip-in that was saved by Stolarz. Troy Terry with a tip-in, that would have been another goal by him, but no, saved by Stolarz. Killorn with the wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz. And I just feel like with this game, I just don't feel like they just have the big confidence that Stolarz had earlier in the game. I don't think he did. I just don't think he did. Rodriguez with the blocked shot by Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin's everywhere in this game. He's annoying. He's just flat out annoying. Lyubushkin then tries to wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz. Carter Verhaeghe gets blocked by Gudas. Brandon Montour gets blocked by Gudas again. So now Gudas starting to make his name well known back in Florida. Great. Slifferberg with the wrist shot he missed to the left. Gustav Forsling gets blocked by Lindstrom. Then Aaron Ekblad with the wrist shot he missed to the right. Forsling with another opportunity that was saved by Gibson. They were coming very close to get a go-ahead goal again, and they just were not able to do so. Barkov with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. Montour twice. Snapshot saved by Gibson and gets blocked by Vetrano. Carter Verhaeghe with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson again. Then Ryan Lomberg tries the backhand. That was saved by Gibson. Troy Terry with the snapshot that was missing high and wide to the right. Carter Verhaeghe with another slap shot that was saved by Gibson. Things are getting a little bit chirpy eventually, and then chaos starts happening in this very moment. There will be some pushing, shoving, fighting. There will be some DDTs on somebody. I think it was Vetrano. McTavish, Bennett will get involved with this, and then Frank Vetrano would then fight Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk beats him up. They both get taken down to the ground, and all four of them get called for roughing. And after all that, they wind up going back on the 5-on-5 anyway. So they're each going to have 2 minutes for roughing, and it's still a 5-on-5. No penalties, no power plays, no nothing. Lundell, a little bit after that, snapshot that was missing to the left. Brock McGinn with a tip in right to the right, so he misses. Then Anaheim puts pressure again as Fowler with the wrist shot he missing to the right. Then Slifferberg with the wrist shot that missed to the left. Vankinen with the slash shot that was missing to the left as well. And then he tries again with a slap shot. Saved by Stolarz. Then Brandon Montour tries a backhand. That wound up being saved by Gibson, but he falls down, gets tripped. The nets became dislodged. No call. There is no freaking call for either trip or cross-checking on Montour while trying to get this backhand stuff. Or let alone, if he was on a breakaway, that would have been a penalty shot. Where's the call? Where is the call? And Florida, unfortunate with this officiating, the officiating from this point on just became so brutal. It's just I'm not gonna blame entirely on the officials. It's just you have to make the right call, and they did not make the right call. Our problem is really defense and goaltending. But my gosh, that was some no call that they have not called. That was bull, absolutely bull. And I'm gonna call it out on it. That should have been a penalty. Could have been a penalty shot, or it could have been a power play. Either way, call the fucking foul. Anyway, Rodriguez, last shot that was saved by Gibson. Fans were really displeased. They were saying, "Ref, you suck," and I was one of those people saying, "Ref, you suck." So they did suck. Lundell with the wrist shot, he missed to the left. Troy Terry with the wrist shot that was saved by Stolarz, and I gotta tell you, every time they get closer and closer to freaking Stolarz, I get nervous. I don't know if his confidence is back up to the point where he can make a good save. I didn't know, and he just didn't. He really just didn't. And then, off the far side of the ice, Mikula gets called for roughing, removing opponent's helmet. What? How can you tell from so far away? How? He's right there. You're over there. What that could have been is the fact that there was a light touch on McTavish's helmet, and that fell off, or he really grabbed and ripped off the helmet. How could you tell from that far away? Ridiculous call, to say the least. Oh my gosh, Gaby, what are you doing, bud? You want to be in a video? Say hi. Say hi. Anyway, no. Anyway, then a little bit after that, Killorn gets called for holding a stick on Los Serenen. That will wind up being a 4-on-4. As during the 4-on-4, Sam Bennett with the wrist shot that was saved by Gibson. There will be a couple of hits. Ekblad would try to end this game, and he just missed it to the left. Forsling with the wrist shot that missed to the left. And we go to overtime. Another hit there, as we were just not able to end this game like we could have. And we go to overtime. So, bad third periods. We didn't score anything, as we could have scored something, but, we just didn't. We start with the face-off, and then Barkov wasn't on the ice. Where's Barkov? I mean, good defense guy and a good scorer. I just don't see why he was not on the ice. I really think the overtime thing right here would have been perfect for him to come on the ice. But no, they started with Bennett. Who did they start with? Bennett, Verhaeghe, and I think it was Tkachuk that was starting off right there as well. That's what I remember. So, let's see here. Yeah, it was Tkachuk. Now I remember. So Bennett starts off with the face-off win. Carver Verhaeghe with the snap shot. That was saved by Gibson. And then Verhaeghe gets blocked by Vetrano. Killorn with the wrist shot. That was saved by Stolarz. And then Frank Vetrano had the puck. Gives it a Killorn. Ball game. That's a hockey game. And Anaheim wins this one 5-4 in overtime. We did get a point out of this. But Jude, that was some sloppy defending, sloppy goaltending. And then the fact that it happened against your former club, former team, is what kind of hurts more. So this loss sucks. This loss kind of sucks because I feel like with this game, the offense opportunities were there. I will say this though, Gibson did enough to win that game for Anaheim. He did enough. That's one thing I could say. But Stolarz, I'm worried. I'm kind of worried. He was, and I like him. I think he's a good goalie as a whole. But sometimes when there's a puck coming right in front of you, you gotta make that save, bro. I'm just saying. And yeah, so what, Gabe? What, Gabe? All right. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, I'm gonna put it down. He's upset. Gabriel's upset that freaking Florida Panthers lost. Me too, bud. Me too. So yeah, folks, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my content because Miami TV is back. And when he does, hit it right there with the entertainment you deserve. So I will see you guys tonight for a Heat video. They're playing against Brooklyn Nets. And by the way, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, everybody. And yeah, folks, I'll see you guys tonight for a Heat video. Sucks, but we at least got a point. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.